Bonjour, good day everyone. Today we will be discussing one of the most famous architecture, the Centre Georges Pompidou. This report has been prepared by Group 1. Now let's begin with a brief overview. Centre Georges Pompidou was designed by Renzo Piano, Richard Rogers, and Gianfranco Franchini. Type: Cultural and Leisure Center. Architectural style: postmodern, high-tech. Structural engineer: a roof area, land area, 5 acres. Floor area: 103,305 meters. Project year: 1971 to 1977. We will now move to the design concept, the Centre Pompidou, which makes it truly unique. As we go through this section, we will also be showing some sketches and images of the building to give you a better understanding the design. Now let's start. Next slide. The Georges Pompidou was inspired by the concept of a machine. The building itself was meant to be functional, dynamic, and flexible in its form and use. It was one of the first major examples of an inside-out building, a revolutionary concept in the architecture world at the time. As you can see here in the first images to the last images, we're showing the early ideation to the final structure, highlighting its inside-out building. All the functional structural elements such as pipe, ducts, and stairways were color-coded, adding to the aesthetic while serving a purpose. Ang goal nito was to maximize a functional movement and flow, freeing up interior spaces and promoting the interaction between various disciplines. Later on, makikita natin yung mga purposes ng mga bawat pipes na yan. Like example, blue for air, green for water, yellow for electricity, and red for circulation. The architects exposed the building's structural elements, creating a visually striking inside-out look where the inner working of the building are external and visible, make it an emblem of modern design. They turned the building inside out and exposed a skeleton of vibrantly colored tubes for mechanical system in order to maximize interior spaces. Ayun. Makikita natin, no? Nasa labas yung mga tubes na hindi dapat nakikita ng mga tao. And that's make it unique na nasa labas yung mga ducts, pipes na mga yan. And that make it look like a machine.
Metaphors and symbolism. The large rectangular outdoor space acts as a place of life for Parisians, tourists, and outlookers cross paths. The interior of the building features 6 levels of fully modular platoux. The platoux are accessible to the public, providing a unique vantage point for enjoying the city's skyline. Visitors can relax, walk, and simply take in views. The platoux are often used for hosting cultural events and activities such as concerts, art installation, and workshop. The platoux are an integral part of the building's iconic architecture. Contributing to its distinct and innovative design, they also act as transition between the building interior and exterior, blurring the lines between the two. The key elements of the building urban planning to the surrounding cityscape and creating a public space that integrates seamlessly with the urban environment. In addition to these functions, the platoux have become an important part of the social and cultural fabric of Paris, offering a unique space for people to gather, interact, and enjoy the city. Next is the Forum. The Forum, a spacious 10-meter high area, serves as the main entrance and multipurpose space connecting to the different sections. The Centre Georges Pompidou doesn't have a specific space designated as a forum in the traditional sense. Next is the color-coded system of the Centre Georges Pompidou. The Centre Georges Pompidou is renowned for its unique inside-out design. where the building's structural and functional elements are exposed on the exterior. This includes a color-coded system of pipes and ducts that visually represent different services within the building. Here's a breakdown of the color-coded system. The blue is for air conditioning and climate control system. These are often the most prominent pipes running vertically along the building's facade. Next is the green for plumbing and water system. These pipes are usually smaller and may be found in clusters or running horizontally. Another is the yellow. Yellow is for electrical wiring and conduits. These are often found in groups of running along the building's edges. The red is for circulation elements including escalators, stairs, and fire safety equipment. The iconic escalator that runs up the building's interior is encased in transparent red tube. And the last but not the least, white. White is for ventilation shaft for the underground areas. These are often found in a cluster or running horizontally near the building base. The exposed pipes and ducts become a key part of the building's aesthetic, contributing to its distinctive and innovative design. Next is the piazza. The Centre Georges Pompidou doesn't have a piazza inside the building. The term piazza refers to the large open public space located directly in front of the building. The iconic caterpillar escalator. This distinct feature, a series of glass enclosed escalators snaking up to the building exteriors, has become a synonymous with the Centre Pompidou. The caterpillar escalator is more than just a functional element of the Centre Pompidou. It has become a beloved symbol of the building itself. It offers visitors stunning panoramic views of Paris as they ascend the building's facade. The escalator is a popular attraction, drawing visitors who want to experience these unique architectural features and enjoy the breathtaking views.
Okay, so now that we already know the Pompidou Centre's metaphor and symbolism on its interior and exterior, now let's talk about the structural and functional design and its feature of design. So, the Centre Pompidou really stands out for its functional design. In the first slide, you can see there the color coding in which each color defines the purpose of each pipe and duct on the outside, which shows how the building works and makes the architectural feel accessible. Also, the large and open interior spaces are a highlight of the building, allowing for flexibility in use. So the next part is the building's open plan layout and flexible spaces are a testament to its functional design. So, yung exposed systems ng building and lack of traditional walls that create a sense of openness and fluidity. So just to explain, fluidity in architecture refers to seamlessness, like it gives a feeling of being in motion while being in solid matter. So, back to the main topic, it is also for maximizing interior space and encouraging interaction between visitors and artists. So, this flexibility allows for a wide range of activities from art exhibitions and cultural events to research and educational programs. So, I think that makes it functional because of the side activities. So the last part for structural and functional design is Pompidou Centre's steel framework is a marvel of structural design. So the steel framework that I said is the massive 48 meters trusses that is spanning the full width of the building and connected by a die-cast steel gerbets, and it allows for vast open spaces without an internal support. So what I'm trying to explain here is the trusses. As you can see in the building, it has a wide steel that is connected by another steel that creates like an X. So that is the framework that creates vast open spaces without internal support. So this innovative structural design enabled the architects to create a flexible and adaptable interior space. So now let's explore the features of design of this building. It says there that the most striking feature is its inside-out structure, because I think that is really the most notifying feature of the building, but of course there's a reason for that. So you expose mechanical systems and structural elements that made the building transform the facade into a vibrant urban landscape to showcase the building's inner workings or the building's construction without any wall, and also to challenge traditional architectural conventions. And yeah, that is the reason for the design, the inside out structure. And also the notable features is the flexible spaces and open plan layout to create a dynamic and interactive environment. So let's just highlight the interactive environment, because it encourages visitors to explore and engage with the building and its art in a unique way. I guess what makes this building unique is really the inside out structure that gives an openness vibe. I can tell that it makes people curious about the building's design, because in my part, I'm also amazed that this kind of building exists. And the architect here is so brilliant for its creative idea and also the engineer to make this building happen. And lastly, this is our references for our research about the building Centre Georges Pompidou. So, we have nothing else to discuss anymore. We hope that discussion gained us some inspiration and it strike out our creative idea to be also unique in our own way. And also knowledge from the beginning of discussion, from ideation, design concept to notable features. And that concludes all. Thank you for discussing this research with us. Again, we are the Group 1 researchers about the Centre Georges Pompidou.